Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Magic Arena Run. Today it's a slow start event, which pretty much just means it's alchemy with the stipulation that it's not gonna be that aggressive. We are and we are pretty much going in this a bit soft here. I have done a version of this deck before. Pretty much the only thing that has changed is a lot of new additions. Cosmo Grand Zenith, Elspeth Stormslayer. We're pretty much more control now. We got a lot more board wipes, which also means some fewer copies of Waystone's Guidance there. But other additions would be current curriculum, hoping to see if we can take advantage of generating Stony Brook Skullmasters to make even more tokens, or just the grounded for life. Just have quick destruction here. Other than that, this is pretty much a straight to this is a pretty much straight mono white. I would say mono white control. There's some early aggro in case we're able to get the 1-2-3 combo. Actually, now that I think of it, I probably should not have kept this hand. Like, we got a 2-drop and we're really hoping for mana. On the flip side, oh no, yeah, here's the and otherwise the other problem that we have is that we're gonna be seeing a lot of boring blue red here. You have to remember that Cori-Steel Cutter and Vivi are not banned in Alchemy. They're just been revamped. They're still broken. In fact, there's one addition from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that pretty much breaks Vivi. I would not be surprised if this event highlights it so much that the metric changes and they end up turning Vivi into a once per turn ability. That said, this is highly unusual for our opponent to disconnect here. It's possible that they might be a natural disconnection. Um, Connection issues do happen, or or could be that our oh no, opponent's back there. See, this is just regular. Sometimes some life happens. So this is me hoping there is no spell snare, because I really need to scribe for that mana. There we go. Next, yep, opponent's probably just if our opponent drops VV, I will need to decide if I want to try hold up grounded for life or if I want to just split up right now. Oh, it's a monument deck. Okay. Now also remember that even if we conjure, we're conjuring cards with this one, so they will not trigger Caretaker's Talent. Something important to keep in mind also. Ooh, opponent really taking a lot of pain on this one. Just bounce the boomerang basics. That's fine. So our split up and Day of Judgment are probably dead cards, depending on what else they drop though. But yeah, the thing that it's actually a 3-card combo. I was saying with VB because you also need to have the Wild Ride to give it a big power boost and haste. Hitting another land would be nice. Okay, Grand. Abandoned attachments, okay. So they might just draw 2 cards here. I don't think they're going to be in a rush to. Oh no, they are gunning for it. Yeah, because they have another way to draw cards after all. And well, you can see how fast this one. I almost misclicked there. And they have another Grand. Into another Accumulate Wisdom. They really need, they're looking for either Pool but Rude or Artisan's Talent at this point to be able to generate them, to be able to start discarding cards. Okay, looks like they might not have it. And I kind of need to draw cards now. Voice is actually good here. And we have this one copy of Adagia just to help tap it. But yeah, next Grand number 3. Boomerang Basics to bounce it. Wow, they're actually just cycling it. Okay. Now they hit the Artisan's Talent. He has that one window, discard. Okay, they're gonna be gunning for our life total here, so let's keep that in mind. Oh no, they're drawing cards, so they might not have enough castles. And Elspeth should do it. Also, thankfully, that because this is not cool but rude, we're only taking 6 at a time. Drawing more cards. They really need to space out their discards though. We could go down to 5 next turn. That's a problem. Yeah, we're just too slow here. And this is not the Vivi version based on it. Are we at the point where I have to build a deck that is really just No, the problem is it's about all these spells and these benefits. Do I need to start main decking enchantment and artifact hate? I already considered main decking this, and you know it's a bad sign if sideboard cards are being main decked. This is the one that I wanted, but this is the one I wanted to do. I would unfortunately we're not gonna be able to get to that. 6-9 would be nice. Yeah, there's probably a world where we should have just taken this out, but it might be a bit too late. Probably might need to add some. We might need to add some hinterland harvesters just to take advantage, I guess. 8, 9, 10, 11. That's fine. We're probably not seeing another turn anyway after this. Yeah, it's over. They just need to hit that one arc, and they churn through a lot of their deck. It's so not funny at this. It's so not funny. But I guess this is what happens when you have a format that doesn't see enough play. There's not enough data. You just don't have enough people. There's just not enough people curating. Or rather, you can tell which formats are the ones that are not controlled by Wizards directly, but are controlled by the developer here. You have to remember that Arena is it's not an in-house. I'll keep this. I'm not. But I'm not. I might be a bit excited if I see something that's not blue-red. Oh, okay, white-blue. So I guess that's something for me to be excited about. Blue-white. And okay, this might. Okay, this is the combo that is. This is probably the combo that's a bit. This is the aggro combo that we will once in a while hit. Star Cage only takes out the voice. So I'm hitting with this one, but there is a chance that our opponent just has a board wipe next turn, which means these cards are stranded. Day Judgment. Oh no, it's just Beza. Okay. That said, there is a good chance our opponent doesn't have authority. Okay, they want to gain life back. Do they swing? No, they do not swing. They probably have a counter spell for this if you're running straight control. So just leave it at that. But it looks like our opponent doesn't exactly have a way to generate advantage either. Okay, now take note with this one. It's 3 to pay. So if I want to make a token, I'm gonna wait for our opponent to decide to activate Demo Field because they definitely will. They go for the temple. That's saying something. Sure, I give them 2 life, but the important thing now is that I have a token copy version of this, which means that I will be able to use Caretaker's talent onwards. Opponent probably wants to pop the Fountain Port now. So this is me crossing my fingers. I'm hoping to fade a rat effect. Okay, we're the ones with the rat effect. So I guess if things get really bad, we can kind of wait it out a bit. We probably have a counter spell for this though. So I guess that's one disadvantage of having grounded for life. I really want otherwise the slot was going to be occupied with dimensional slash. Okay, that's it. So 1, 2. Well, he could just water bend this right away. So this is where we play the game. We play the really patient game here. Intrusion. Okay, they're so what we do is we just block with these and yeah, no, we block with these, we take 6. And the Sun Strike. Okay, trade it down a bit. They probably might not play Beza at this point. Oh no, they are going to play Beza. Yeah, detect intrusion. Okay, so the existence of detect intrusion is probably good enough to probably warrant a different effect. Now,
I will be your guide and guardian.
So that lets us draw cards, sure. Now I kind of wish we had another grounded for life because they are guaranteed to attack. Voice is not the worst. And these will enter tapped and attacking anyway, so sure, they are gaining quite a bit of life, but at least the guidance kind of negates it a bit. try quickly with the back and forth. Oh, we might also want to consider just activate. So activate this. Yeah, there you go. Because our opponent sees that as soon as we start attacking it, just we will start outpacing them, even if they do transform. So we got our win, but unfortunately, it seems like the main advice is gonna be we're going to have to. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I should really turn on the lights now. It's getting really dark all of a sudden. Well, at least we got ourselves a nice high flying ace. So it's really sad that our situation is can we fade that matchup? And truth be told, the 2 times that I've won with this deck out off screen were not against that matchup. So curriculum, we have a split up if we and a Johnny if we need to. Okay, so we can go curriculum into. Oh, okay. So, okay, something slightly different. Well, we can accept that. Oh, okay. So it's a.
Stand by my side, friend.
So we're kind of baiting our opponent into. Anyway. I'm kind of trying to bait them into casting tree and just attacking with. Oh. Do they discard? They do. Okay, so we lose a Johnny, but that's the bait. Though unfortunately, we gave them the opportunity to draw 3 cards. And another. So next turn, we're kind of counting on Elspeth Stormslayer to generate enough tokens. Also, grounded for life, we would need to hold up an additional mana, so let's keep that in mind.
I light the path to victory. More heroes for the cause.
So this one, yeah, they're just gonna keep accumulating wisdom. So we're gonna. At least try to take the pressure off. Thankfully, they're just Thankfully, they don't have a cool but rude or other payoff yet. And also, if they decide to go after the token, we can just drop. Oh no, they're just trying to load up. Also remember that they do have Tolarian Terror, so we might want to consider keep. So we might want to consider keeping the Day of Judgment back in hand. Case in point. Now that's 3, 6, 8. Maybe I. Yeah, because the thing is, I need this to tap to generate the token. So even if I lose that one, I still end up with another one. They certainly have to have something else in their hand by now. That cannot be all land. Okay, that might be all land. So we did man. Okay, so we man. So interesting way to win. Honestly, did not expect that, but we got that one. So let's see if we can squeeze one more. Let's see if we can squeeze some more blood out of this stone. Okay, so Voice of Victory, probably in either Cosmogrand or a Johnny, I guess. I'm leaning more towards a Johnny because we have a Day of Judgment in hand. And this is tapped creature. So of course we block. That's fine. So kind of just waiting. Gonna be kind of waiting for them to tap. Stock up. Now, if they do happen, okay, just an op. So, ping us a bit. But we do answer the Vivi. Okay, so that at least that part has been validated. Also surprised they didn't remove it to create a Drake. So now I have to decide if I... Yeah, I kind of want to just pop this now. Untap. So the thing is that if they remove the incubation counters, they still lose the Drake because it enters untapped too. Yeah, so they're not... Illuminating Lash. Cast an on. Sure. Actually, Well, it is sorcery speed, but it is actually quite powerful. It is actually quite powerful. Two man,
By my
two mana,
axe, there will be
2 mana deal damage, draw a card.
side by side we fight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the deck I saw at the start of testing. And this is what convinced me. And this is what convinced me to run all of these Day of Judgments. But we'll do Caretaker's Talent first.
My ally stands strong.
Let's run out the current curriculum. Yep, Cori-Steel Cutter incoming. But thankfully for all of this, they don't have a way to generate them trample. So there is a chance. Okay, they do have a way to generate trample after all. Let's see, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have to double block. Okay, so yeah, they did have a way to generate trample. That was a bit annoying. We had the board wipe ready. Maybe I should probably have board wiped right away. That was my mistake. Okay, so not a very great start. We don't have our combo. We have early aggro, but we don't have our combo pieces. But our opponent is also in. But our opponent seems to be in white, so maybe we have a chance. Well, that depends. If I see a voice of gold medal, no, so not the voice of victory. This can only be activated as a sorcery, so the incentive is to attack with codes. They're even running Eclipse Kitkin into a so this is just straight up Kitkin. So they could block the other one. But the trick now is we get to exile this so they don't generate a token. And next turn, we needed a little bit more mana. So might want to hold back. I could also just pump this, I guess. Hot Web Imbuer. Okay. Okay. I don't think I'm not sure if our opponent is familiar with. They might not be familiar. We'll see what they have here. Because I know it looks like they're doing an all Kitkin build. Unfortunately, a lot of the cards from Lord. So let's see, if our opponent swings, we'll just take it. It's a big take. Yeah, unfortunately with alchemy, like we lose out on. Okay, so they are going up. They are gonna trim down our board a bit. So let's reduce down. They could start making tokens, so there is that. Probably an argument for not swinging with that one creature. Oh yeah, because the Klachan also counts. We'll take. Ugh, we might end up losing because of, or why not?
Spare her gratitude. Our ranks grow.
So say I attack with bolts. Yeah, that will force a block or two. Yeah, or yeah, we actually got there. We lucked out with Elspeth. That's the reason why we had Elspeth there. But that is pretty much the full combo we're going for. As you can see, probably not suitable right now. If we got really lucky with that one blue red matchup, our opponent wasn't going either full on discard or full on Vivi combo. So at least we get that. And it's green, so at least we get something different. I might want to do. Or is it gonna do turn 2 carrot cake? Yes, we do want the land. That said, we are gonna be having a bit of a slow. Oh, I still explore, but no. Okay, there. Ooh, this is okay. So this is land. This is a landfall. Okay. I could try to hold this. I could try to hold this, I suppose. In fact, I probably should because I'm not. Or I can wait for them to actually drop something that would. Okay, so we'll do this first. Mike, I should probably have considered that they have a way to probably give haste. That's okay. So this is something that I would want to ground for life. So it's 10 or more land, so I'm still not quite there. question now is if we'll be able to... Yeah, because we need to ground the green shell. Seven. Okay, there's the shot. We might be a bit behind in the mana situation. And that's 10. Oh no, it's still 9. Esper Origins. Sniping the Coast Explorer. So I can... No, I would need to... Okay, there's our... Okay, there's our emergency switch. But we don't have removal for this. Yeah, we're gonna reset the board. The nursery is gonna be the problem, but if we, as soon as we wipe the Coast Explorer, we might be fine. So we're just gonna have to accept that we're blocking with everything. But the double sapling nursery is a problem. So we need to check how many Coast Explorers. That means they still have one more. Yeah, it doesn't really matter, so we might as well just block all the heavy ones. And they're down to 19 cards, so into another nursery, so they don't open. I'm hoping they mill out their last Coast Explorer, or it's not in hand right now. Or I should have tried to take this out so that yeah, unfortunately having the Earthbound land does bring it back, so we will need another. Though thankfully there, so we will need to hit another reset button here. Okay, still alive, but yeah, we need a specific combination of cards here. No, that will not do it. 5, 6, 7. I could try to make a fish. See if I can see what I draw. Nope, it's a land. Yeah, we needed to hit more rats. Our opponent went really wild with this one. This one I can't be too angry at our opponent. They only hit the Badger Mole Cub late. I can only be angry at ourselves because yeah, our only interaction are just the board wipes, and we did not have enough of those. Actually, I think we kind of relied too much on them. So I'm okay with this. Gosh. This will probably be the last game, no matter what. Though this time I am inclined to do turn 2 into turn 3. They even have Hill Quench, yeah? Okay. So now need a way to generate tokens. At least this is the Tolarian Terror build, which is probably not the strongest one of the bunch. Okay, at least we're getting more reset switches if it gets to that. Combustion technique. Sure. But we did draw the card already, so just let that happen. Accumulate, yeah. I really feel that Accumulate Wisdom is way too cheap for what it is. Let's see if they have the quench. Okay, we'll take 6. Okay, the extra land is actually quite good for us here. Again. I'll just play one more. Spell Snare, fine. That was fine. I really wanted to get that out. So, abandon attachments. Okay, they're really abandoning attachments. For us, do they have a spell snare? So I probably don't need it this time. Okay, so and this is each turn, so we kind of want to make a token. We kind of want to sacrifice this later. Solarian Terror. Okay, definitely keeping that. They might counter this. Semi-fine with that. But now they're empty-handed. We could just play the voice of victory to pretty much just shut this down. So I could swing with both of these. Hello? Bongga be, chong salad lang. Okay, sige. Okay. Yep, just talk. Let's see. Did our opponent find anything? Oh, another terror. So the thing is, okay, had the demonstration for that. Reset our opponent's board. And see if our opponent managed to. No, they did not, and we managed to win that one. So yeah, still haven't been able to beat the best deck, but that's fine. We got enough games that I'm already kind of happy with this. That's gonna be it for this episode of Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our notifications. Yeah, if you have the Vivis and the Cori-Steel cutters already, I would probably just do that deck right now. Personally, it feels like Alchemy and Historic. Well, Timeless, it being so unmoderated, feels like it's meant to be. There might be something I'm missing in Alchemy because honestly, that deck seems to be the only one. Well, I guess there are some of the other decks that are kind of strong. The green deck looked pretty good as well. But it's hard to say. It's not going to convince me to play Alchemy anytime soon. But that is what it is. Anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care. God bless. Stay safe wherever you are. Have a great week, everyone.